the Wild West. A land of promise and peril where fortunes were made and lost overnight. But the greatest fortune of all was a lie. Winter 1872. A man on horseback rides desperately through a snowstorm in Colorado. He isn't running from an outlaw. He's racing to stop the biggest hoax in American history before it's too late. The lie, a secret diamond field in the heart of the West. A lie that had fooled the richest and most powerful men in the world, from the founder of Tiffany Co. to the shrewdest bankers in San Francisco. They were about to invest millions, triggering a diamond rush that could have crashed the economy. But how did two ordinary men orchestrate such a colossal deception? If you also love incredible but true stories, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, turn on the bell, and leave a comment to support us. To understand, we must go back 1 year to San Francisco. 1871. The city is a cauldron of greed and ambition. It's the epicenter of the gold rush. Onto this stage step our two protagonists, Philip Arnold and John Slack. They are not criminal masterminds. They're two cousins, two prospectors with an idea as simple as it is audacious. They know that in an age of sudden wealth, people don't want to believe in hard work. They want to believe in magic. And they're about to give them the greatest magic trick of all. The plan begins in Europe. Their meager savings. The two purchase industrial-grade raw diamonds and other gemstones in London and Amsterdam. Back in America, they take an exhausting journey to a remote plateau in Colorado. There, for days, they salt the earth. They plant diamonds in the soil, wedge rubies into rock crevices, and scatter garnets near a stream. They are setting the stage for their performance. Back in San Francisco, they don't try to sell their diamonds. They do something much smarter. They go to one of the most important banks and ask to deposit a leather pouch in a safe deposit box, implying its contents are of immense value. The rumor spreads like wildfire. The city's richest bankers, intrigued, summon them. Arnold and Slack, playing the part of simpletons, reluctantly tell their discovery story. The San Francisco elite takes the bait. The investors form a syndicate, but they are not stupid. Before investing, they want an expert opinion. They hire Henry Youngin, the most respected mining engineer in America. Youngin had said it was fake. The story would have ended there. But Arnold and Slack had a plan. They blindfold Youngin for much of the journey, claiming to be protecting the location of the field. They take him on a long and confusing trip on horseback until they arrive at their salted plateau. For days, Youngin pulls diamonds and rubies from the earth with his own hands. He is euphoric. He fails to notice that some stones have clear tool marks, like those from a gem cutter. Greed has blinded him. Youngin returns to San Francisco and declares to the world that the field is authentic and incalculably rich. Chaos ensues. Baron Rothschild, Charles Tiffany, the biggest names in American and world finance, scramble to invest. A $10 million company is formed. Arnold and Slack sell their shares for $660,000, about $15 million today, and prepare to vanish. The hoax has worked. But on the other side of the country, one man reads these reports with growing skepticism. He is Clarence King, a brilliant geologist and head of the geological exploration of the 40th parallel, a government project to map the West. King knows two things. First, the geology of that area is not right for diamonds. Second, and more importantly, diamonds, rubies, sapphires, and garnets are never all found in the same deposit. It is geologically impossible. He realizes it's a hoax so massive it could damage the credibility of American mining science for decades, and he decides to act. As the financial bubble is about to explode, King secretly organizes his own expedition to race against time in the middle of winter. He and his team face blizzards and freezing temperatures to find the exact location of the fake deposit. After weeks of exhausting searches, they finally find it. The proof of the fraud is almost comical. The holes in the ground are too regular, too shallow. The gemstones have clearly been pushed into the earth. Within an hour, King gathers enough evidence to expose the entire hoax. He rushes to the nearest telegraph to send a message to San Francisco and stop the madness. King's discovery hit San Francisco like a bombshell. The scandal is enormous. The world's richest men have been humiliated. Speculative bubble bursts before it can even form, saving countless smaller investors from ruin. And the con men. John Slack vanishes into thin air with his share. Philip Arnold returns to Kentucky, becomes a wealthy banker, and years later is killed in a feud with a business rival. Essentially, they got away with it. The Great Diamond Hoax remains a monument to the incredible power of audacity and the infinite depths of human greed. If you also love incredible but true stories, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, turn on the bell, and leave a comment to support us.